The one of darkness. It means you may have been right when you said she has something in common with Emmet such. Am I back? Hello, hello, can you guys hear me? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Hello, hello? Yes? Okay, cool. Granted, there's been some like internet, like some power issues around this on the place that I'm at. So if the power goes out, my bad. But at least it didn't go out for a while. Should be fine. Alright, we gotta go back and see that cutscene again. Old man yapping, like come on. Look, I do understand. Urianger does talk like that, like with a lot of thithis, but he didn't that bad. Gotta log back in. Damn. Nice. That was faster. I gotta get to where I was in this. Where I was in the cutscene. Yes. They're both the same. It's kind of fun. They even they even the same statue when they're sitting down. It's funny as hell. Yes, correct, indeed, very true. Where was I in the cut? Where was I before my internet went out? Correct. Yes, I did kill. Yes, you did try to kill me. Yep. Thank you, Surgeon. Oh, get back up to speed, bro. Where was I? Oh yeah, this is where she just rants about it. What's that supposed to mean? Something? Dude, that's crazy. Alright, here we were. There's where we were. Someone is inside you. Yeah, it's like the Oracle of Darkness. Yeah, like Mephilia. Nuts. Yep. It's generally to say that certainty Gaia may will be the Oracle of Darkness. The Oracle of Darkness? What does this mean? It means you may have well been right when you said she has something in common with Emmet Suck. Those who have been used as a living host by the Ashen have no recollection of events that occurred during their possession. This I know from personal experience. But Gaia seems to have some memories still, even if they're a little hazy. Moreover, she has remaining control of herself even when she heard the voice within, much like you and Mephilia. And though Reen has very much her own person, Mephilia's presence did exert a change upon her outward appearance, granting her hair and eyes a hue akin to that of our departed friend. It is therefore not unthinkable that Gaia's raven locks may be a manifestation of the darkness which hath come to reside within her. But that's more like this. And my parents too, they both have black hair too. But... or at least I think they did. It's been so long since I saw them, I can't remember too well. Enough about me. You're Mephilia, aren't you? The Oracle of Light, who they were hosting in Yulmore? Where? That's right, though imprisoned is a better word. They kept me locked away and I didn't know how much about Yulmore and its people, or the rest of the world for that matter. It's been so long. I see. How exactly did the Oracle of Light come to run with the Warrior of Darkness? Let's start it when? Explaining hands. You're gonna explain to her everything? Yes, I remember the day that everyone went raving mad and Lord Bothry fled. Everything after that is a blur though. From Gaia's told me, she wasn't part of the mob that attacked us, but now how was she able to resist Lord Bothry's control? Mayhap 'twas the intervention of this fairy of whom she speaketh. Scarce that may be, we still don't know why she appeared out of nowhere as soon as the Eden took flight. That's just a guess, but I'd say that the fairy reacted in some way, and for whatever reason, made me go after it. Nod. Yes, that seems like the only explanation. Oh. I don't don't know about you lot, but I have enough nattering. I'm going back to Eden. What? But why? The fairy wanted something from Eden, and knowing that it's what that is will bring me a step closer to discovering exactly what has been living in my head all these years. Besides, memories aren't going to restore themselves, and certainly not through idle chit-chat, so let's go. So I'm going, and that's that. Gaia, wait. We gotta go, I guess. Insufferable, utterly insufferable, and yet we can't leave. Well, we can't leave her on her own. Hold on. I put it at 6. Why is it back at 7? 6, 7. Search for Gaia. All right. Get on my horse. I wonder. Okay, so if Minfilia looks like Minfilia. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Look at this horse. He's cool. I'm a Musume. My horse. Get away from me. What? Oh. Yeah, what did you expect from going that far away? To the desert. What do you expect? It seems I have no choice. What? What are you doing? Are you controlling it? Yeah. Wow. What am I? What are y'all gawping at? I haven't just there, but it's not every day I see magic like that. So this is the power of the fairy you spoke of. Ever since I was a child, it was whispered to me, telling me what to do. That's why I came to use its power. There are things I can't even explain. Holes ripped in thin air, terrifying creatures calling out, ghastly looking blades and armor appearing out of nowhere. But most of all is the energy, the dark energy that comes from inside. This power, it feels as though it's only flowing through me and never truly mine. And even when it answers my call, it always takes a few moments for the spells to work. So in summary, I don't have control of the magic. Well, it's not like I ever try to control it. I haven't made a habit of fighting wild beasts. And unfortunately, it's part of parcel of traveling through Amarang. And while I understand that you want answers, you're not going to find them as prepared as you are. But if your heart is set on this, then we'll help you. Green, ever think about what you're saying? You're seriously considering taking Gaia to see Eden? There's no telling what might happen if she loses control again, so the safest option is for her to stay away until our work is done. Somewhere we can keep an eye on her. You must realize, it's for her own good. I must concur with Tanker's assessment. At the present we know precious little of Gaia's origin and less still of her powers. If she is indeed the Oracle of Darkness, her presence may complicate a task already fraught with peril, placing her mission and her own well-being in jeopardy. In full knowledge of the risks, dost thou still wish to pursue this? I do. It wasn't long ago that I was living in isolation, being held up against my will. Maybe the people keeping an eye on me and thought that was for my own good too. Oh. But if you shut Gaia away from our own convenience, we are no better than Vothri and Ranjit. Damn. I've learned that when someone is in need, we must reach out a helping hand, not push them away. Now it's my turn to do for Gaia what you've all done for me. That's sweet. Even knowing the danger that lies ahead, I won't choose the easy way out. This is the path I've chosen. Is that good enough for you? Yes. Well, I can't say it fairer than that. How about you, Ranger? The light of thy spirit doth burn bright. My apologies, my dear, but we felt it necessary to test thy resolve. Let it suffice it to say thou hast left no room for doubt. For what it's worth, Ween, I never doubted you, but make no mistake, the danger that Uranger and I spoke of is all too real. If you're prepared to go through this, we'll be right there beside you. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Yay! I couldn't care less who I travel with, but we're gonna go, then let's get going already. There's supposed to be some sort of craft waiting at the southern watchtower, yes? Come along and don't fall behind. Let's go. Get going in the car. Damn. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting character. Whoa. I think that was the, I have the Stormblood trial mount. Cool. I did unlock all the extreme trials for Stormblood. We could do them. See how it goes. Maybe at another time. Why couldn't you leave this craft in Mortsuki instead of all the way out here? I actually don't bother explaining. Whatever the reason is, I'm sure it's something frightfully uninteresting. Let's be about, shall we? Holy! Okay. God, it's gonna be funny as hell. It might be a bit of a squeeze with the 5 of us, but we'll manage. Perhaps Urianger can sit on top of our luggage. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Urianger, how was the ride? I had a hope that during our absence, the rebalancing of the ambient ether might work for further change. Alas, 'twas not to be. I mean, it's alright still. Okay. Okay. What do you see, Gaia? Eden, where I'll find all the answers I seek. The bringer of the flood, the first neither who lead me to my past or my future. Whoa, memory. I'm guessing that's memory text. What awaited me on the path ahead, I couldn't say, but I had no choice but to take the first step. Huh. Okay. Does this mean there's an Oracle of Darkness in the source? Did I forget about the Oracle of Darkness maybe and after not remembering many of much of A Realm Reborn? Maybe. Probably not, honestly. It'd be funny if there was, though. I know what it's like. It was the same for me. But I was lucky because Tankred failed me from Yulmore and I had a chance to see the world. More importantly, though, I met all kinds of people, and they taught me not to live in another shadow, but to be myself. Maybe one day you'll have that chance too. Said your piece, have you? One day, what's that supposed to mean? I don't know how the Great Oracle of Light sees such things, but for someone like me who's only known life in Yulmore, there was no tomorrow, there was no future, only the here and now. That is true. And while we waste time on these meaningless conversations, I feel each at the moment of my life slipping away. Time. It won't wait. Not for me, not for anyone. I don't know how much longer I can hold on to what I am. My attention's lost to you as a source of the risk and Oracle? True. Yeah? That's probably not my real name. It isn't? And Thancred asked me my name, I couldn't remember. Did you make up the name? As my fairy whispered to me, Gaia. Oh. If you grew up in Yulmore, surely someone there must know who you are. Everyone I knew had either disappeared or had turned into sin eaters. Those faces and names I still remember, that is. In the end, we found not a single person who so much as recognized me. As far as I can recall, I've never been the most sociable person, but still. Yeah, not surprising. Well, even if it's not your name, I think Gaia sounds lovely. If you're happy with it, then that's what we'll call you. And if you're willing, instead of the Oracle of the Light, please call me Reen. It's not the name I was born with, that's long forgotten now, but the one that the people whom I considered family gave to me. Is that so? Well, as much as I love to keep all this chatting, there's something that's bothering me. I thought the fairy would have been acted to Eden in some way, but so far nothing whatsoever. But I gathered it wasn't until Eden started moving that it appeared out of the blue. Perhaps it's if you were to actually try flying it somewhere, the fairy might break its silence. We got elements to restore what it was. Why don't you hurry up and get it over with? You know what, fuck it. I want to see your ladyship. I've been visiting your design ourselves to her mannerisms. I think we're not wholly familiar with the tender mobility, given certain comfort in the silence. Of whomsoever dost thou speak, I wonder. Yeah, I got to Eden. Let's go. Time for part 2 of the raids. It's Ascension by Lord Walther, and we're never seen again. Oh, whoa, oh no. Oh no, Ascension by Lord Walther. Generally, some may call this and be satisfied by Druid's passivity. Passivity stemming, okay. In order to break the status quo, we must need to employ a catalyst, a third element that shall rouse and stabilize those unleashed energies in activity. Can you have your question? Okay. Therefore, I propose lightning. Lightning? So Brown will be Ramu, yes? From what I've heard, he's the guardian of the forest of a particular kingdom conflict, but you actually fought him, haven't you? Is half man, half beer, another half beer for good measure? Yeah, half man, half beer, another half beer. If they give me a longer beard, I'll be funny. I'll send you an invite for sure. Ah yes, Thancred mentioned that his reconstruction resembles a person than a beast, more like most of the primals. And apparently he doesn't know about much. I'm glad to see our lessons have paid off. Yeah, you see, you do remember. She does remember. It's like to say, if you can't afford an accurate representation of the primal, I should picture it in my mind as soon as possible. The release is worth a try. The rest up to Kenji. Yep, up to me. Shrugs. Now for this to work, we need to actually fly somewhere, yes? So rather than sitting one spot where you exchange anecdotes, why don't you get this blasted thing moving first? Bro, chill! Karatu? For sure, absolutely. But I must admit, the suggestion is not without merit. I mean, I suggest the Gandalf Thunder Plains as our next location. What? Partially blanketed in storm clouds, the only source of illumination that sees this barrage of lightning. The amber ether that lingereth there shall provide the ideal conditions for the sun. Okay. That's where we're heading. Come on, Eden. We've got a job to do. This should be a spot as good as any. Alright, Kenji, whenever you're ready. Alright, how's Ramu gonna look like? Memories of Ramu fresh to your mind. Fulmination. Okay. Alright, sending invites. Nibs, you gonna get on or you're busy? Oh, never mind, you're actually not. Getting... Amy actually did join. There you go. There's a lot of people doing this raid. I was looking at very interesting artwork of my Lord Emmet. I'll send to you. Oh, okay. What am I gonna see? Let's see. What is this gonna be about? What is this? Why is Emmet suck a cat? Hello. Not. Goddamn, that's insane. Oh, nice. Alright, let's go. Let's see how the Warrior of Light remembers Ramu. If he has an even comically longer beard, it'll be funny as hell.
There's no turning back. Get ready!
Hey, Rin voice acting, hell yeah. That is a centaur. That is a Kirin with what?
This is Ramu.
Not exactly. Why do you think of horse? The sword of judgment thou shalt not escape. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. The rolling of thunder, war thunder. Swift as thou art, I am swifter still. I see. What was that? Oh! That is a big AoE. Thank you. Whoa. That's unfortunate. I didn't notice there were clouds. Damn. Oh god. Okay, oh, DPS died. That's not good. Whoops. Remember my thought I got 5 AoEs. That was fucked up, honestly. Thank you. There's a thundercloud. I can't grab that one. Ow. Okay, this one I'm fumbling terribly. Thank you. Ah, you beat the ass. Oh god, oh no. This is not good. Thank you again. Oh god. Gonna try to avoid the thunderclouds. Are you joking? I am so embarrassed. Oh god, the thundercloud. Just gonna leave it on the side so it doesn't miss anyone. Nice. I have no excuse. That was an awful performance by Marion. God damn, I did like a. I have taken thy measure, bringer of light. Yeah, I did like ass. Oh no. Oh nice. I got everything. Did you get shot? Me too. But I did get shot multiple times and then revived again. Because as well, the sylphs believe in him as a kindly guardian that clearly makes a difference to his temperament. As it is over, let's go back to the campus see if anything has changed. Let's go. Spell speed. That fight is so good. I suck at it. I just sucked at that one. That was awful. Ooh. I mean... this looks just about the same. Is your way in Titan though? And that one is just a big sprite killer? Did us? Really? I think sprite was fine. I thought Titan was fine. They are excited to prepare for wet weather. If Eden can't control them and so on, can you tell it to those to send those clouds somewhere else? What clouds? Rather than influencing the ground beneath our feet, Eden hath brought change to the firmament above. And yet, it is clear that more dynamic element is required for the natural cycle of precipitation and evaporation to complete. So, it's gonna bring storm, but we need rain. So, it needs wind. Well, certainly. So, yeah, we need wind. And that means Garuda, right? Okay, let's focus on them all restored. The power of an oracle, not to be sniffed at, it seems. All my life you were a constant companion, your voice ever seeping into my mind. Why then of all times did you abandon me? Deaf even to crashing of thunder, or were you simply biding your time? I think no raid is going to be as convoluted as Alexander. Fighting Alexander who summons Alexander instead of Alexander is probably one of the craziest things I've played in this game so far. Awesome raid. Awesome raid. More spell speed. Wait, what do you mean Firestorm? Are we actually going to do fire instead? Ere we set out once more, Maya asked if thou art familiar with the process which rain is made to fall. It's an elegant... It's an elegant conspiracy. I want to say this so badly. I'm saying it. Do it. It certainly would not be beyond the elegance to manipulate the weather, such as thy suggestion, but it's a naturally occurring phenomena that would speak. With the restoration of our first element, the empty was once more blessed with the most essential ingredient in the cycle of precipitation: water. Under normal circumstances, the heat existing in the atmosphere would cause water to evaporate from the land's surface. Explainy hands. Explainy hands. Yeah, born to the wind, high in the firmament, where it doth condense as clouds, before descending once more, returning to the land in form of rain. Yep. It seems that we need wind aspected ether to create more clouds. That it hasn't rained yet must mean there aren't enough. And even before that, we need fire aspected ether to make the water evaporate. Are you saying we should do fire first? It seems to me that one's not good without, much good without the other. Why don't you just draw out both elements together? It's just that Kenji find two deiform entities, each one as deadly as Ramu at the same time. You realize how absurd it is? No, let me in, Chief. Let me in, Chief. And yet, 'tis a notion that doth warrant further consideration. Oh, you can't be serious. Just let me in, Chief, I got it. Cast your minds, if you will, to the elemental will I did show you in the bookman's shelves. I like the lighting. The lighting is cool. Wind giveth rise to lightning, whose spark doth produce fire. By restoring both wind and fire in tandem, we may maintain balance between these. I can read. The ensuing battle shall indubitably present an ordeal unlike any Kenji hath ever faced. I believe, however, that this path doth lead to the prize we seek. Oh, so perhaps it's not a sir after all. Thank great. He's so pissed. I wouldn't dream of questioning Urianger's grasp of the science behind it. My concern is for the burden this would place not only on Kenji but on Rin as well. What do you both make of the plan? If Urianger thinks it'll work, I am willing to give it a try. I am down to kill 2 primals at the same time. As long as you know what you're letting yourselves in for, you're going to need all your strength, so see that you get plenty of rest. Okay, yeah. Real quick, let me talk to her. I can't stand all this waiting around. Having grown up in Yulmore, I'm used to only living in the moment. We never had a reason to concern ourselves with later, tomorrow, the future, and so on. Those things simply didn't matter. But after Lord Walther disappeared and the night returned, everyone in Yulmore started thinking differently. I was only there for a short time with the Hankred, and I couldn't believe how much it had changed. It was almost as though under Lord Valthry's rule, time had stopped moving altogether, and when it ended, life went back to how it was supposed to have been. They realized they had their whole lives ahead of them, to make plans and look forward to a new day. But it feels worse that I'm the only one who can't move on, as if I'm stuck in the past. What's worse, I can barely remember any of it. Even so, I can't stand the way they act as if the past never happened, choosing to forget it all. I mean, that's the basis of live and let die, I guess. To move on. It seems Rin is reluctant to air her concerns, but to rally her spirit, she may become more willing to talk. Rally. Yes, you're right. There's no use in trying to pilot Eden while I've got other things in my mind. On my mind. It's about Gaia, you see. The truth is, that apart from Alize and Alfino, I hardly know anyone my own age. I thought that I should make an effort to be nice to Gaia, but, well, you see how she's around me. Aw, she wants to make friends. I understand that she's got her own problems to deal with, but I thought that maybe I could help her in some way. It's not a place to intrude, and I should probably just leave her be until I've finished restoring the elements. After all, that's more important, isn't it? Let me talk to Gaia while you concentrate on the task at hand. Are you sure, dude? It's what I would have said once upon a time. Oh. It seems to me that you're the one best qualified to take care of this little problem. I know she can be a bit prickly, to put it mildly, but if anyone can get through her, it's you. Aw. Although we only know her for a short while, but you're all she's got, and I think she realizes that. Just to let her know that she's not alone and she'll come around eventually. Alright, give it a try. Do you have any advice? Ranger can talk the hind legs off of a behemoth. Why not ask him? Thancred has the gift of the gab. He'd know what to say, yeah. Thancred talks better than Urianger. I don't talk. I'm afraid that since arriving the first, I have little time to mingle with any of the locals, and I haven't had a clue what young women like Gaia would be interested in. Let's give me an idea. I'll start with some small talk and go from there. Actually, since before even she woken up, I've been asking Luna about what's up in the Crystarium. I thought it might be nice to show Gaia around one place one day, you see. Aw. So that's what you've been doing? I suppose it makes for a nice change of pace from all that studying. And I must commend thee and thy choice of confidant. The captain's powers of observation maketh her a veritable font of wisdom concerning the behavior of the Crystarium citizenry. God, you speak so weird. That's pretty thoughtful. Yes, and it's time to put that knowledge to good use. Don't let fear of rejection hold you back. Persistence is the key. Speaking from experience, by any chance? Wow, whatever do you mean? Lessons learned from days spent in pursuit of ladies fair one, my suspect. You were a player, Thancred! A player! Gah, you couldn't help yourself, could you? It's alright, Thancred, your secret's safe with me. Ahem, I remind you that the reason we're here is to create a better future for everyone at first, which includes you and Gaia. While it might not be the same scale as bringing life back to the empty, if you're able to befriend her, that'll be another way of contributing to a brighter tomorrow. And I just did that, yeah. Too much playing and now he's a single father. So go on, she's waiting for you. Thank you was a big womanizer. Yeah. Hey, is Gaia Urianger? Reen is just ready to approach the decisively unapproachable Gaia. You had best observe the information from within earshot. Yeah, every single father has the one friend that helps a lot. The room. Alright, let's spy on their conversation. What am I doing? What am I doing? Am I just am I just warming up for the fight? What do you want? Nothing really. It can no, you have to go now. Warrior of Light is training. Oh yeah. Crazy good training, the same one from the Monster Hunter training. For all we know, there might not even be a later. You got something to say? Hurry up and spit it out. Is everything alright? Nothing strange from being around Eden or anything. Thank you immediately tried to rob Louis Sois when he landed on Limsa. Oh, of course. Is that what you came here to talk about? That's how they met? Oh. Actually, I wanted to ask you. Would you like to have coffee biscuits with me? Aww. What? Yeah, you know? Coffee biscuits. They serve in the second server in the Crystarium. Everyone's talking about them, so I thought that maybe once we're finished our work here, you and I could go there together. Let me get this straight. You came here to talk to me about biscuits? Yeah, you know, just going out with the homies. Yes, they're light and crispy. When you dip them in coffee, they go all nice and squishy. Huh? The only reason you're ever interested in that in the first place is because everyone else is doing it. Can't you think for yourself? Okay, Gaia, you are a goober. I do what I want, when I want. After all, the world could end at any moment. Gaia. That's not gonna happen. Not if I've got anything to do with it. Listen, Gaia, I know what you're going through, believe me, I do. But you mustn't lose hope. A new day will come, then another and another. Life is not so bad if you give it a chance, you'll see. Oh, okay. Shut up. You think you know me? Even I don't know who I am. Until I find the truth, I'll never be free. And we'll find it together. I've seen enough pain, enough loss, and I don't want to see any more. And that includes you, Gaia. I got scared for a second that my inner went down. Why do you care so much about other people? What have they ever done for you? I'm sure you haven't forgotten how you Morans treated you, the precious oracle of light, like a bird in a cage. And yet, you act as if none of that ever happened. So forgiving, so selfless. You and your family brought back the night sky. You finally had the chance to lead a normal life, but instead you're flying around a giant sin eater, trying to turn a barren waste into some sort of paradise. And for what? I don't remember much of my past, but I'm fairly certain I've never heard of anything so ridiculous. Out of morbid curiosity, I'll see it through the end, but if you think that makes us friends, you're very much mistaken. Jesus Christ. Aww. SMI is that to keep Gaia waiting over long, but only agitate her further. Yeah, let's go. There's our mission. It's fine. We'll try again later. It's basically that friend who doesn't enjoy anything. He doesn't like anything. Where did Gaia go? I'm guessing over there. Yeah. Oh no, she's here. Are you still pissed? Not you as well? Look, I had enough small talk to last me a lifetime, so don't even bother. If you have a job to do, yes, then be quick about it. Fucking asshole, dude! Yes, sorry, I will go ahead and kill a god. I killed 2 gods at the same time for you, princess. Holy shit. To defeat thee for manifestations of both wind and fire shall require every last mode of thy strength. That thou hast triumphed over such beings in the previous encounter should be at the forefront of thy mind as we commence the summoning. Okay. Where are you going this time, Uranger? The place here, Ashfall, does satisfy our requirements, I believe. The fable will speak of travelers sweltering beneath the blazing heat of the midday sun, while at nightfall, slicing winds did tear their cloaks. Tear their cloaks. I see. Hopefully it won't be quite as bad when I draw out the elements. Green, my dear, may I remind thee that the focus is not the same as denial of thoughts. Whatsoever is have troubled thee, thou must be better to acknowledge it. Yes, you're right, of course. It's Gaia that I'm worried about. That is well. May thy concern for her lend thee yet more strength. Yeah, Thancred's like the cool father. Urianger is like the cool uncle that gives you advice. Or honestly, grandpa. Honestly, grandpa. Right. Well, fire and wind in equal. So it's gonna be a combination of Ifrit and Garuda, I'm guessing. Memories of Garuda and Ifrit rage through your mind. Fritura. Fritura. Furor. Furor. You're still pissed? Oh yeah, now you're just like I am. Wait. Shish. Alright. We're gonna do Furor. His name is Reese's Pisces. There's probably one of these. Let's see if I get. Did you just pat me? Hello, Tia de Boran. Goober. Bro, this motherfucker came behind me and tapped and fucking pat me, bro. Oh, hell no. I went to go cheer you on the outside Eden, but I found a group that just competed through. FRU? What is, I don't know what that is. Oh, cool. Oh, this but ultimate. Damn. Crazy. What are you, anyways? Oh, an elf. Oh no, you can. Yeah, it's gonna be based on data and people like to take photos here. Really? Huh. That's cool. Light party. Full party. Whoa. Wow. Get in. It works. Both wind.
Both wind and fire have answered the call. Reed, are you alright?
Okay, alright. Did my character give Garuda bigger tits? Well, what am I thinking? What did I do? Looks good though. Crazy ass memory, World of Warrior of Light. Oh. Oh, I see. Ah! I didn't move in time. That was a very tight, that was pretty tight. Thank you. Dude. Every time. Ah, whoa, I got two? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, I'm gonna hit with something big. Oh no, he lagged out. Damn. Oh, that's cool. This Morals is not so easily bested. Oh. Together? they spring up again? Whoa. Are they fusion? Whoa. Damn! Oh, that looks cool. They look like Christmas. Raktapaksa, he who soareth with wings of crimson woe. Oh god, that's a lot of people dead. Jesus Christ! Holy shit, it's still going! But chill! I'm going crazy though. I'm dodging this shit, bro. Like I'm going crazy. Let's go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Ow! I should have prayed to that. Oh, that's bad. I pressed E by accident. Kill him! Nice. That was a really fun fight. I really like that one. Very dynamic, and not as bullshit as other trials. Nice. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm dead. That's great, that was great. I look forward to doing that one. The music on that one is pretty good. Alright, Gaia, what do you think? Remember, I thought Green had lost control of the ether. Luckily, we managed to manage any major disasters, from what I can tell. What are you, Reen? How are you feeling? That was incredible. I never imagined they could fuse together like that, but you took them down all the same. I'm built different. I'm the best. I suppose the main thing is that now we got two elements closer to restoring the ether of the empty. Let's go and see what difference it's made. Let's go. Spell speed. Actually, no, skill speed. Oh, it's so pretty. It's red and green, and it's not raining. Actually worked, just like Urianger certainly would. Everything we could have hoped for. Yeah, lol, there's a good just FRU in here. I found them too. Indeed, our endeavors have been paid manifold. I wonder what will happen when we restore ice. I wonder so too. Something the matter. One more element and then what? You've achieved the impossible, well that'll still be nothing. No memory, no past, no family, nothing. The world has moved on and left me behind. Anyone who ever knew me is either dead or gone. That doesn't mean that you can't have a future. So Almighty Eden, you can mend this broken world, but you can't restore one girl's memories? Give me my laugh back. Damn you. I still hunger. Whoa. Extinguish the cursed light. Awaken our true power. Enough riddles, tell me who I am. You are. I am. Gaia. Gaia. Gaia, what's wrong? Reclaim your memories, fulfill your destiny. 2. I don't understand. Gaia, can you hear me? Get away from me. Amidst the sound of falling rain, your voice called from within. Long after the rain passed, your voice echoed on. That's awful. Oh yeah, you good? Just get it over with, would you? Damn. Reen, what about you? Poor Gaia. Rarely lives inside her, but we let her suffer like this. I wish there was something we could do for help. What about you, Thancred? Art of Darkness. While this downpour is precisely the result we were hoping for, the novelty of standing outside in the rain does wear off rather quickly. And to mention, the guy is looking a bit under the weather. Let's continue a conversation needing score. Alright. Just straight to it, I'm guessing. Let's go. Let's say one. What want to tell me? What tell me? What about Riri? Now that I think about it, I don't really know that much about Eden. Since we need to find out how it's connected to Gaia, I should try to understand it at a deeper level. To be honest, there isn't much else I can do. Let's go Urienja to unlock Ice. It should be Shiva. Here we set forth to restore the element of ice, and we discuss the manner in which the summoning shall be undertaken. Just only one thing, is this gonna bring the empty back to the way it was before the flood? While none can say for certain this change we have observed at points of ethereal intersection doth give us cause for optimism. In the main reason we assume that the empty shall transform and in the decades to come regain a semblance of its former self. Decades? I don't think you've grasped the sheer scale of damage left by the wreck of the flood. You would have swallowed the entire world if Mephilia hadn't stopped it. Even if Reen was inherited her blessing, wounds that died on her overnight. After all, the MP has been utterly devoid of life for 100 years. And it might even take longer than that to bring life back. I don't expect immediate results, but I do know that it will stay like this forever unless we do something about it. My sentiments precisely. Only once the final element is restored shall we have a glimpse of the future that awaiteth those of generations yet to come. You do all this for a world that you may not link enough to see? Well, here I am so absorbed in my own problems that I spare barely a thought of anyone besides myself. Oh? Oh? For so long I listened to that voice, telling me what to do, who to be. I was so scared of what might happen if I disobeyed. But I don't want to live like that anymore. I want to be me. Who am I? What am I? Perhaps it's better if I never find out. If Reen's the Oracle of Light, here to mend this broken world, what does that make me? Gaia, the Oracle of Darkness, bringer of misery and death, a monster. There's no one that left me. Mother, father, and next it'll be all of you. Then I'll be back to where I started, where I've always been, alone. Doesn't have to be that. Oh. Oh yeah, is it the ferry? That's wrong. If I'm lose control of all your carefully laid plans. No, it's you I'm worried about. Green, I'm going outside to clear my head. You just do what you need to do, alright? What is she doing? Something's wrong. I know it. That much is clear. If we have a repeat of her visit to Eden, we may even be joined by those void-sent friends of ours. If you go and see what Gaia is doing, Urianger and I will stay with Reen. Okay, will do. I'll check on her. You're back up here? My name is Gaia. That's what you said, isn't it? Eden, the flood. What does it all mean? No, it can't be. Is this what it's been waiting for all this time? Finally, you remember. Oh no. What is this? Oh. The darkness that dwells within you, Gaia. The cursed spun of light that are drawn to it, like moths to a flame, pathetic, mindless, and easily bent to my will. Sin Eaters? Oh no, she's the next chosen by... Now the time of awakening has come. No, leave her be. Where am I? Oh. Un. Kenji, re-incense the Sin Eaters. What happened? Don't try to fight them, just bring Gaia back inside. Quickly now. Okay. At least we're not blaming her. What it is this that should hold a horde of sinners in its thrall, and to what end? She's unconscious. Thank her. She's in a bad way, but at least she doesn't seem to have lost control. What's happened to her? That's a concern for later. First, we must deal with those Sin Eaters. Kenji, if thou wouldst care to repair our silence without, I would task Tancred with standing guard within. I shall tend to Gaia meanwhile. Okay. Do your astrologist stuff. Iconoclasm. Ooh. Iconoclasm? That's like Destiny 2. No way. Let's go to Iconoclasm. A lot of people, actually, there's people doing it at the same time, but I don't think we're matching on the same activities. Maybe they're different ones. Guess it's a good day to be a sprout. Alright, let's see what we got. So it shouldn't take that long to get that, to find that. What is this ability for Dark Knight? Runs the effect Living Dead. When FDH is reduced to 0 while under the effect of Living Dead, instead of becoming KO'd, your status will change to Walking Dead. 10 seconds. Research each weapon skill so that they were cast. Curative potency of 1500. While in the effect of Walking Dead, most attacks will not lower your HP below 1. Before the Walking Dead timer runs out, the amount of HP total in your maximum HP is restored. This effect will change to Undead Rebirth. If the amount is not restored, you will be KO'd. While under the effect of Undead Rebirth, blah blah blah. That's interesting. That's just ability for Dark. Maybe I do also train Dark Knight. Dude, how you get an IP ban from Little Caesars? It would be cool that at some point, maybe when this game does end some service, the trust system is advanced enough for you to be able to pretty much solo the entire game with a party of NPCs. I think that would be pretty cool to happen at some point. I mean, how hard could it be to code an entire NPC gang to do a raid? That one can't be that hard. Can be. Probably what they intended eventually, but it's also way in the future. Oh yeah, that's a way in the future. 11 is still up and running, like that game is like 25 years old, true. I do have some friends that are into 11. All I know about 11 is they had that one boss fight that was like 25 hours long. It took a while to figure out, so I heard. They managed to, with some trials, starting an Walker doing managed to run trials for NPCs. Really? That's nice. That could be funny though, with all the character dialogue and stuff. Hell yeah. It's kind of funny how this game it's kind of funny. The game opens up saying do not disregard your life, your work, your family, your studies and everything. And in the previous like iteration of this game, it's like 25-hour world boss that opens with a like 1-hour boss fight. Give the sense of fun percentage the kind of fights and special dialogue. I saw that. Yeah, I think I did that with it was one of the raids. No, it wasn't. I think I did that on the dungeon inside of the temple in the Raktika Force. I haven't played it I haven't played it either. I just saw the video one time. I should hit up my local Final Fantasy XI Pro. I think he even still plays it. Well, fortunately, that's how a fuck you plays and it's called Eureka. I don't know if I should look forward to that. Fuck you plays and it's called Eureka. Okay. I do kind of want to get into. You don't? Yeah. I do want to get. Actually, can I? Do I have to like get to level? It's shit these days. Oh, there it is. When can I train Viper? Or is that only when I get to Dawn Trail? Completely optional, a pain in the butt, but gives you a Fushigi Ball. Fushigi Ball. You guys speaking tongues to me, bro. Full party. Who's this gonna be? Antithesis Conscient. The Idol of Darkness.
So many of them. But nothing we can't handle.
True! Seagulls, man. There we go, gamers. Oh, this music goes hard though. Who's getting shot? I'm controlling them. Let me guess, laser in the two sides, right? Oh, yeah. I can learn basic mechanics. What kids? Guess I go here? No, that's bad idea. Right here. I don't know what is happening. I got hit somehow with that. Goddamn. Oh. I don't know. You guys tell me. Oh yeah, I see, I understand it now. The music is phenomenal, by the way. I love the music. Away with thee. Avoid giving us a phone beneath your feet. I don't know. Like this? Oh! That was silly. Thank you to that healer. The ether is becoming unstable. Some light. I guess I go here. Right? I go to the respective or the opposite? Respective or opposite? Opposite. Wait, what? don't know. Right here's fine. Watching out. Ow. Oh. I love that I just didn't catch up with the ones on the which one of the ones on the side we got. Oh, I don't even have the here we have. Yeah. Nice. Oh! I ran out of space for elegance. Well, I need to spend those, I guess. Did it? Surely you're dead now, right? Yep. I could have done it better. I definitely could have done it better. Weird buttocks, next one's crazy. I'll take, god damn it. God, yes. God damn it. Yes. Fuck. Look at this guy just like welcoming you into the next part. Crazy. So we'll wake up, what do we do? Skill speed. Whoa. What is this place? Where is everyone? So, I'm all alone. Even the fairy is gone. Endless silence, endless darkness. Is this what death feels like? It's no use. No one can hear me. How ironic. All those times I wanted peace and quiet, and now that I finally have it, I wish I had someone to talk to. Isn't it ironic, Gaia? I couldn't stand to be around them, all doing interfering and fussing, and yet I was never lonely. Aww. But it's no use. Even after everything we went through, my memories still won't come back. There is no future awaiting me, only emptiness. Those memories, they can stay lost forever. If only this pain will leave me. Oh no. Oh no. Now I close my eyes, I sink into darkness. And then I'll suffer no more. Huh? Mother, father. Wake up. And it's that now. Why wait for tomorrow to claim us? Gaia, can you hear me? This perfect moment never has to end. I'm not giving up on you, Gaia. Say something. I was about to cry. What do you want? Please, I'm begging you. Remember the things we said we'd do? Like going to the second serving for coffee biscuits? I never... Gaia? I never agreed to anything of the sort, bruh. Oh my goodness, oh thank goodness, I was so worried about you. Oh, do you have to be so loud? Aww. The fairy felt silent, only to be replaced by Reen's voice ringing through my head. Oh, she's kind of smiling. I never thought we'd be so glad to hear it. That's cute. Mean you good? How do you feel, Gaia? Cute pose. You've all gone through a lot of trouble on my part. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Anyway, I let you long enough. Please carry on what you came to do. Just like carry on. I know you're back on your usual self, but how are you feeling? Much better now, but something's still bothering me. The fairy spoke to me in a dream. A stream of memories rushed through my mind. I don't recall anything like this happening before, and I'm not sure what it all means. What sort of memories? I can't make sense of any sense of them. They were only brief flashes streamed through Solomon's eyes. At least that's what it felt like. So yeah, that is the first Oracle of Light, once served Hydaelyn as the word of the Mother. If the Oracle of Darkness is our counterpart under Zodiark, then we had best prepare ourselves for the worst. Aye, the Ned's return did tip the ethereal balance towards activity, which may have served to awaken the fragment of his power in the first. Having thus roused, he did then fix his gaze upon she who had been marked by darkness, Gaia. Marked or no, Gaia is still her own person. Everything alright? It's nothing. She smiled for a bit. Anyway, let's forget about all that for now. There'll be plenty of time to think through once the last element is restored. Yeah, that's true. Let's go. If thou believest thyself well enough, then I see no reason for delay. Let us forthwith attend to the revitalization of ice. Shiva then, Kenji, as the only one here who have actually seen the primal, perhaps you could describe it for us? A woman named Isael made herself a vessel for Shiva. Oh yeah, Isael. So she summoned into her body the imagined essence of someone who lived over 1,000 years ago. That such a thing could be possible. The long since departed Shiva was a source of great inspiration to Isael, whose method of summoning differed greatly from many we had previously encountered. By the echo did she bear witness to the deeds of the noble Shiva, and thus was she moved to dedicate her to being to that self-same cause. 'Twas this devotion that gathered her the power of a primal. So she was able to control it herself. Not getting any funny ideas, are you? I'm just thinking aloud, that is all. Anyway, we better get going. Let's go. Our journey leadeth to the great glacier situated in the northernmost region of the MT. Nod. I'll get us there as quick as I can. So we're going to the pole. Alright, let's see how you imagine Shiva. I was thinking. That I should go with you this time. I want to be the What? Being still and passive by nature, ice is the element that is most strongly aligned to light. I'll need to get close and use my own abilities as well as Eden's to draw it out. So the Oracle of Life becoming the Oracle of Ice. Why? I cannot claim to be in favor of this stratagem, and yet the primal we encountered at the source was summoned in much the same manner. The inherent advantages are undeniable. Absolutely out of the question. Have you forgotten what Kenji does to the primals we summon? I'm not about to stand by and watch as he and Ryan beat the tar out of each other. In any case, the ether only returns to the empty once the creature has been slain, although it seems you have taken into consideration yet. Presumably this is a safe way to disperse it, but it's still far too risky. Of course, it's the most concerned. I thought you had more sense, Reem. It's not as bad as it sounds. Were the deformed entity as volatile as the primals we have previously summoned, it would be logical to assume that in her role as conduit, Reem would be hard-pressed to retain control. Kenji will have no recourse to defend himself by any means necessary, else his life would be forfeit. Are you... I know it's dangerous, but you can't let that hold me back. Please, I got to try. I don't see why this is even necessary in the first place. You never had to take risks like this for the other elements. Alien possesses almost infinite power. What would happen if we began acting without my intervention? If it started to feed on the ether just like the other Sin Eaters, it would undo all of our hard work. It's a disconcerting eventuality and one which cannot be dismissed. I'm worried that even if we realign the elements, things will eventually return to how they were following the flood. But if I train Ether on how to nurture the environment rather than drain the life from it, we can leave it to take care of the empty in our place. I'll channel the Ether through myself and show Eden how it's done. This isn't how sped we're dealing with. If it all goes wrong, then what? I know it sounds like I'm taking a leap of faith, but it has been a gamble every step of the way. We've managed to come this far because of faith in ourselves and in each other. I have a feeling it's not matter perfectly clear, but what say you, Kenji? If my memory is to guide this helmet, what could possibly go wrong? No, dude, your memory has been really ass lately. I mean, I suppose that if you got your heart set on this, there is no point trying to dissuade you. Just don't do anything reckless. Is that clear? That's crystal. Eh? It's going to work, I promise. I'll make sure of it. Well, for all our sakes, we hope so, because if the primal takes over, I'll be fine. With all you by my side and know whatever happens, it'll work out in the end. All of us, however including me, I can't even deal with my own problems, never mind yours. It's enough for just knowing you're here. Anyway, I decided to take a leaf out of your book. I'll do what I want, when I want. I made a decision now, so I have to see it through. Yes, but it's a different kettle of fish altogether. Nod. But the point is that this is what I want, and I'll do whatever it takes to make it work. Shrug. So this is how much it means to you. Is it time for the next boss? Images of Shiva envelop your mind. I don't know how, but I can see her too. This might actually work. What might work? Eden's verse, refulgence. Alright, let's say the one that Milp says is crazy. Actually, hold on. No, sorry. I need to spend my elegance. Let me go to Norbrand real quick. Damn it. I'm gonna buy stuff for my machinist. Let me buy. Maybe I'll buy machinist. Hold on. My. So my. It's only machinist. Yeah, I think I should probably just buy machinist stuff for next level. Yeah. Machinist. Buy Crypt Lurker gear. So, course set of aiming. Bits of aiming. Loads of aiming. And bases of aiming. Damn it. Give the máquina. Shut up. Give the máquina, he says. I put all these on. This actually looks good. I like that outfit. Yeah, damn, that's good. I should also have like a weapon here that I could put on. Yep. Woven mithril. That looks so ugly, but I guess it has to do. It'll have to do. I do need to buy some extra stuff though. Actually, no, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I just need to come here and spend the stuff. Let's continue with Samurai. Refulgence. Less than 5 minutes. I don't know. Like, okay. As I progress machinist, it hasn't looked as much fun as a samurai has gotten from level like. So between level 70 and level 80, samurai got so much more fun, but machinist I don't feel it got that much fun aside from getting more random bullshit to throw at the enemies. It's kind of sad. Maybe if I unlock the golem. It's hard to beat the dopamine from Tsubame. That is true. Tsubame Geisha is really crazy. It is very cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, but like doing two different Tsubames, like doing two different, like two of these at the same time. It's crazy. It's like, how do we make samurai more fun? Give it a second Tsubame Geishi, a second Higanbana, bro. Or like a second Yajutsu. So I guess that's what it's called. Also, I'm sorry, but that's also that. Like the Hisatsu too, like the Gyoten and the Yaten. That doing those in combo is so much fun. Dodging an AoE by just spending like 10 of those, like super easy to get generate things, and then rushing back in is so cool. It's so awesome. That's probably my favorite move to do. Just dodging an AoE with the back step and then to the front, to the rush, to the dash. I guess you can call it. I don't know. I know samurai space. I love samurai. Amend my stuff real quick. Hello, Axel. It can't be that hard to get 2 tanks and a healer and a DPS. You probably could have gone to DPS by now, honestly. As soon as you get Life of the Dragon on Deirdre, you're going to get so much cooler. I mean, I have it. I have this thing. I think that's what you're calling it. What you're talking about. Oh, that's Blood of the Dragon. Actions and traits. Where is Life of the Dragon? Nastrond. Star Diver. High Jump. Querthan Torment. Mirage Dive. Isn't a strong thing? Oh. A strong ready. Oops. Gives you more DPS during the Blood of the Dragon thingy? Okay. There you go. Now let's check out the one that made Milps cry like a baby. Probably not. Let's see how this one goes. But it gives you more stuff to weave.
I call upon the power of Shiva.
Okay, now how is this gonna transform Reed? Whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey. Wow! She looks awesome! Are you fine?
No! She's lost control! You've got to stop her!
I don't think she did. Hold on, hold on. She looks awesome though. You didn't really have to give her ties. Okay, Yoshi P, what are you thinking? You sneaky Pete!
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
So it is she. Yeah.
The light shall usher in peace.
I'm stunned.
Such impudence!
I'm stunned still. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. I don't know how to avoid that.
Resplendent ice, grant me strength. Shatter!
There you go, I'm good.
Your blood shall
It's really cool. I hope we don't kill her. Ugh. I'm good. Oh, I see that this is what. I could have gone better.
Shatter!
Ah! Damn.
The light shall usher in peace.
I think I touched it.
Impudence!
Fucking. Hello? Where's my MP? Oh, it's too far away, that's why. I forgot I can only do it from close. Divine light delivers serenity everlasting. Ish.
Tranquility must be restored to the land.
Whoa, that's a crystal. It's like Final Fantasy XIV. What's this? Darkness in your heart shall be your undoing. can't get in there. Up first thing. Are we good? Wow! Whoa! Okay, game. All right. Damn. Crazy. Yeah, sure.
Speak up! Light consume you.
Early to go in the game. They're too fast.
Such power! I can't!
A bit too fast with that big music. Yeah, that was a fast kill.
It's too much for her to bear!
Gaia?
She won't last much longer!
What are you doing?
Enough of this!
Whoa!
Power of darkness, answer my call!
Good shit, Gaia.
Damn this light!
Oh, it's not over.
Damn it all! Guys, don't give up!
This is my limit break 2.
Our future!
No turf. Nothing down. Nice. That was cool. That was awesome. That was a good dog. That's a good dungeon. Stuff, Gaia. That was great. Hell yeah. That was a really fun set of raids. I like that one. That was fun. That was fun. Yay! Now please give me everything. I want the wind up ring. God damn it! Someone grabbed it. One day they will pay for others. Dude, Shiva, is she still in control? I don't think she's fine. She's back to being normal. I didn't know you had a hammer. That hammer, it matches your dress. And it does. As you're back to your normal idiotic self. Aww. Oh. What is that? Ice tends to melt, you know. Not this sort. Well, if you say so. Anyway, maybe we make a nice necklace. That's a brilliant idea. Are you proud, Thancred? They're bonding! We'll doubt and not rush to her aid. Perhaps I'm getting slow on my old age because it would seem Gaia's beating me to it. Do you think that she would be the one to break the ice? They may have gotten off a rocky start, but I think they'll make quite the pair. It's such a hint of melancholy detected in thy voice. Something akin to a painting mother bird whose chicks have flown the nest. Bro, he just knows it. Isn't that right, Thancred? Just say it is. Just say it is, little bro. Father Bird, if you don't mind. But hey, you're not entirely wrong. Still, when the day finally comes to say goodbye, it hardens me to know she won't be alone. Perhaps both oracles could make the world a better place. After that, we can go to the second server for coffee biscuits. Yes. Fine, you win. If there's anything less than perfection itself, I'll never let you live down. This is so nice. If you don't like him, there are plenty of other things to try. This people deserve a little treat after all that work. Heh. There we were, laughing as if we had not a care in the world. Floating though it was, in that moment I was content. But in my life was never meant to be so simple. That's nice. That's good. You can control your powers a bit now. I'm so sorry everyone, I clearly have a long way to go before I can handle all that kind of power. We achieved what we set out to do as I had faith we would. So without further ado, let's return to camp and admire our work. Let's hope it's good. Critical hit. Whoa. Wow, oh, wow, it patches the grass and bushes. And the fire is on. I think it hasn't been on for a while, I think. I even see some flowers, I think it is. Bro, this Yuno is listening to Radiohead while reading overs. Bro, this Yuno is listening to Radiohead while reading to Overzone. This guy is not okay right now. Hold on. Yeah, we're doing is working. I turned left to the area. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's awesome. I'm glad that we're making progress. I can't wait for this third part of the raid to fuck me up. Hold on. Let me hit him with something. Is he still? Hold on. Where's? Sorry, I have to. Give me a second. It's pretty nice that that's what's going on right now. For 9 hours, crazy. It's not letting me connect. Ah, it's over. Never mind. Ignore me. Just grabbing the link. You know, side, if he wants to listen to Radiohead, he should have just said so. I'll leave it with some of my favorite ones that some of my deep cuts that I like from Radiohead. Oh yeah, he's gonna be even more fucked up by the end of this. There you go. All good. Alright. Carrying on, moving on. Let's go ahead and continue with the raid. Sorry about that. Quick intermission. Wayne is ecstatic to see the first son of Gurney in the empty. Yes. I like how close this raid is to the main story too, that we're learning more about Reen. It's awesome. Yes. I always believed Eden had the power to restore the empty, but never expected it to happen so quickly. I think we owe it all to Gaia's skills with the hammer. Nah, you don't want to make it as long as possible. Winter promised Shiva, to say the least, but the others all went more or less according to plan. That we were able to come so far along this arduous journey may widely be attributed to thine unwavering resolve. True. Aye, when you said that you were recalling this world, you truly meant it. We are proud of you, Reen. We're proud of you too, Gaia. I wonder the effects of the rebalanced ether will spread to the rest of the empty. Probably. It'll take time though. Perhaps we'll just have to wait and see. Besides, I'm sure we could all do with rest. Yes. I must say, Reen, it's refreshing to see you take a more measured approach for a change. Well, if my experience here has taught me anything, is that I shouldn't rush into things unprepared, and I've also learned that there are some problems that can't be solved alone. Is that so? Since you freed me from Yulmore, I made all sorts of kind people who've gone out of their way to help me. I thought that I should do everything in my power to repay their kindness and make the world a better place. But now more than ever, I realize that there's a limit of what I can achieve by myself. Even though I was able to summon Shiva, I couldn't control such vast amounts of ether. If Gaia hadn't been there for me, I might never have returned to normal. I could say the same about you. I was trapped in a nightmare, but you freed me. Aww. It seems that we're more alike than I thought. We might not be able to do everything by ourselves, but we look out for each other and we can face our problems together. Will Gaia have her own transformation? That would be cool. That is, if you don't mind. No, it's fine, really. If things don't work out, we can always go our separate ways. That's a yes! On the other hand, if I can resist the urge to punch you whenever you annoy me, which I must say is quite often, I have no objections to staying around. Minted? Oh, thank you, Gaia. He's so proud as a father. He's so proud as a pseudo-father. Even I know that he's proud. May I suggest we continue the conversation in Amarang. Though the empty may now support the foliage, the land's normalization had both begun, and to linger over long still entail death risks. Holy, you speak so weird. Okay. Oh, the Spotify actually works. Like, I can split up the things now. Hell yeah. That's cool. Maybe I'll set up a songs request if anyone wants to do them. Probably if you guys are into that. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I'll set up song requests. Now that I know how to split them up. Nothing you need to worry about. Let's go. I mean, kind of don't... maybe not for this game too much. Unless we're doing something like raids. Because the music in this game is already pretty good. Maybe other games. Perhaps other games. Maybe. Hold on. What favor? While Stankard and I return to the Crystarium to inform our comrades on the recent exploits, I would have thee accompany Reen and Gaia to Mortsuk. Why am I being a babysitter now? Crazy. What's up, Yell Fort? Immediately once we get out of this desert town, if I have to spend another night in that dingy little room, I shall scream. I'm terribly sorry to hear that the accommodation was unsatisfactory. I'll investigate the availability of a more comfortable lodgings post-haste. Yes, I think we'll be staying in Morsuk, at least for the time being. It might take a while for me to write the report as our expedition was rather eventful. Hey Jerry, I appreciate everything you've done. I'm sorry for all the trouble I put you through. Still fretting about that, are you? What's done is done. Besides, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? That is true. You're right. Now, how about that we promise ourselves? They might not have coffee biscuits out here, but I've heard the regular cakes are to die for. Or was that you'll die from eating them? Only time wait for them to find out, I guess. For sure, trying the local delicacies will keep us occupied between writing reports and thinking about the next plan of action. Hopefully, if I have another chance to visit the empty to see how things are coming along. Okay. Give me the crit. I want crit rate. To unlock the next quest, you must complete the main scenario Echoes of a Fallen Star. Oh, wait, I need to actually do the quests? I need to actually do the scenario? Oh. Alright. I guess we're back to doing main scenario quests. Echoes of a Fallen Star. Just remind me of that quest so that we can complete it as soon as we get that. I don't know how long it's gonna take us to do that. Maybe it's dispatch? Maybe. We'll see. Let's go ahead and continue with the main scenario. Yes, I do have business with the Exarch. Yes, we gotta go help Lina. Let's go, Alfino. Hey, Willow. Actually, hold on. Oh yeah, MSQ is always good. Wave. Whenever you want to do that, Purpose we can write for that too. Let's do this. Just in case, in the off chance we manage to get in, I'll put in the queue for that, and we'll see if we get a matchup, okay? Just while I'm doing MSQ, we can have some time efficiency there. We have little time, so I'll be brief. A senior has been sighted in Lakeland, and I asked for your assistance for his lady. Really? A senior? I heard a fugitive remained after the night had returned, but perhaps we should call the others. It will not be necessary. It is only a single senior. A simple task for our guard, I think. That said, I believe fighting alongside the Warrior of Darkness would be a valuable experience for them. He's claimed to complacency, and they gain nothing from an easy victory. At the bit 5.2 to cover Zealand. There's some stuff in the third series that is informed on MSQ. Oh yeah. But you do not underestimate your foes, however harmless they may seem. My men could do well to learn from your example. Let's divide them. Let's go to fourth job. We are gonna get a job. You wait here for a moment. I will gather the others. You may remember, but you have met these soldiers once before, though only in passing. Long have I awaited the opportunity to fight at your side. I was at death's door the day that the Sinners attacked. If you and yours hadn't come along, I'd have likely stepped through, and I wouldn't have been alone. Your courage and selflessness is something we all aspire to. And too was there that terrible day. Our friend was transformed into Sinner before my very eyes. Oh god, this guy I remember, and I had no choice but to cut her down. The thought of returning to the field of holding a blade again, it filled me with dread. But there is no way to honor her or my comrades. And so I have returned. I swear I will not let you or anyone else down from this day forward. Pleasure to meet you, sir. Truly, it seems like only yesterday I watched as you took flight astride on Amara to go and save the Oracle. Strange to think that you more than soldiers we once locked blades with now are on our side. We will do our utmost to keep the peace here at Lakeland. We seem to be missing one. Where's your helmet? Apologies, Captain Lina. An elderly gentleman asked that I escort him to Clearmount. It took longer than expected. Where's your helmet, bro? You will not begrudge your desire to help those in need, but a soldier must be punctual, especially when we play our host to honor guests. It won't happen again. The name is Taylor. I'm sure you don't remember when we must before in the infirmary. Oh yeah! Oh, this guy, dude! I asked her to deliver a message to the Exarch and the Warrior of Darkness. Little did I know I was already talking to him. Don't give up, don't give in. I keep those words close to my heart. And the boundless, beautiful skies above serve as a reminder to their importance. Dude, this is so sick! I'm glad they are tying blue threads. My friend got to see the knight's return shortly before he passed. He left with this world with a smile, satisfied with the glimpse of what's to come. But there are countless others who weren't so fortunate. They gave their lives for the promise of a future they'll never know, and so it fails to us to do everything we can to fulfill that promise. No matter what happens, we won't give up. We won't give in. Hell yeah. Your heroism has inspired all of our gentlemen in much the same manner. Our scouts in Northern Staging Point have not had the pleasure of meeting you in person. It's like you've been waiting. Okay. That is a long distance, but thank God I actually didn't procrastinate. And I got flying in... what this place is? Lakeland. Dude, I spent a couple of hours yesterday with Medic. We were grinding the Rathalos fight so I can get the Rathalos mount. Dude, 18 of those and we didn't get a single mount. That was horrible. We're doing it too. We're actually doing good as a duo, but man, it's a lot of fighting. Oh. What is that? Ew.
Did you slay this eater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
Whoa.
By himself. Certainly it is no light warden, but nevertheless.
It's true. Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did. I've never seen anything like it. So I says to him, "Who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness?" And he says, "No, I'm a warrior of light." And that was it. Buggered off as quick as he came.
It's him!
A warrior of light? Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood. I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be him, the warrior of darkness.
Hello.
Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
And there he goes. A warrior of light hunting seniors. That's interesting.
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
I had hoped to fight at your side today. But I'll continue to follow your example, and may we meet again.
I heard this voice actor before. Like as random as it is, I heard this guy before.
I apologize for the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat. As for this,
Oh,
the Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph. But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world. Still, if this man is minded to destroy Sin Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias. But that is neither here nor there. I thank you for accompanying me.
With that concluded, shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
Okay, let's go.
Forgive me. There is one more thing. A personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
Sure.
Take your time. I shall go on ahead.
I will not mince words. This matter concerns the Exarch. Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time. But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with the salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating.
Yeah.
Nor do I believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was. Indeed, the opposite is true.
He lives.
It is for this reason that I seek your advice. Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was.
Remember that.
He seems a different man. A younger man. I know not the details of his
Lena.
research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint
What do you
in
mean
his
by that?
eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy. It was as if he had peered into the future and for the first time found joy there. Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance. I
Aww.
fear that my presence will only anchor him to the past. Remind him of all the pain that came before.
That is true, he's lost without you and he misses you.
He... Are you sure?
Yeah.
Then perhaps we might remain as we were. As we have always been.
Yeah.
What a relief.
Aww.
In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work. This research is important, I know, but if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
That's pretty nice. Just a mission to show us what the people that we helped earlier in the on that one mission are doing right now. That's pretty nice. Okay. Goodbye, Luna. Oh shit. Nah, let's just continue the MSQ. I can do that at any other time. Probably when we do the dungeon. Or trial. I don't know what's gonna be coming next. Probably a dungeon. I didn't know this game had fishlets. Cool. Yeah, anti-ocular. Alfie, no. What's up? A proposal? Don't I? Okay. I'll kick him in a bit. Spending a great deal of time in the Cabinet of Curiosity, and of late I have noted that more and more people pursuing the books of history, the years leading up to the Flood in particular. I suspect they wish to know more about the Warriors of Light, as well as they should, but nearly everything I've come across describes them as sin eaters or worse. Regardless of whether not this Warrior of Light is who they claim to be, I worry that their starting appearance, in conjunction with this renewed interest in their predecessors, may lead to growing unrest and fear. If the village custodians speak the truth, I say we give them to them. I too can attest of the falsehoods found within full of many of the cabinet's tomes, with nary a mention of the noble deeds of Arbor and his comrades. To be fair, they bear some responsibility from the Flood, but when the tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I am not surprised to see their roles distorted and then painted as villains. Were it not for the records stored within the Crystal Tower, I would have had no reason to question the narrative. Unfortunately, that knowledge was of no use, for when I arrived here in the first, the reputation had already been irreparably tarnished. That said, there are still remain those who worked tirelessly to defend their good name in those early days following the Flood. Considering all the good they had done, I find it a wonder they needed defending at all. They brought justice to the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Vobert. That such heroes would be spoken of in the same breath as sneakers is absurd. Under normal circumstances I would agree, but as time passed, those who knew firsthand of the deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained: they were the cause of the Flood. But that must change. They woke on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the Warriors of Light to become villains deserving only of resentment of hate. At that point, if truth mattered little, it would not change their lot. Thanks to you, however, their lot has changed, and now they may heed the long-forgotten truth. You claimed it was Harper who helped you overcome Emma Such, correct? Such a relation would do well to sway the hearts of those who know him only as a villain. I have searched this with a select few, but one and all must be told of this sacrifice. To that end, I was to say we proceed with Alphino's plan. We call together the people of the Crystarium and recount them to the true tale of the Warriors of Light and the Flood that followed in their wake. Okay, sounds cool. Nod. Well, I say you, Kenji. Spread the word, I say. I think we're all in one mind on the matter. Good. Zog, I asked you to continue working with Beck Luke on our means of returning home. The rest of us will sit at the gathering of the people in the Crystarium with the Crystarium with the Exes room. We have to reach out to anyone and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. With any luck, word will be spread and more will accompany them. Alright. Let's speak with the people at the Crystarium. Let me go first here. The X has already spoken to me about them. When there's more to the tale, I'd be very much like to hear it. Okay. The X-Hawk did say something at least. That's interesting. I wonder what he said. Well, during a pleasure. Whatever it is, I must ask you to be brief, and with the night return, visitors have been flocking to the Crystarium, and I find myself too busy by half. I don't mind though, seeing the stairs so full of life and excitement, one can almost forget the flood ever happened. Let me see. You have to reveal the truth of the light. There's a light? Yes, the X-Hawk mentioned them before, but before everyone knows them, now it's the cardinal virtues. Or it's just there's more to it than that. Well, if you're yet to steer us wrong, so I'm glad to hear what you have to say. Okay. Okay. Wonder how people are gonna react to this, and what will it mean for them? You too, Braggy. Nice. Yeah. Ugh. He's also gonna listen to us. Oh, it's the Whispering Gallery. Yeah. Oh, funny you say, because there is one. There is one that we're about to do. Don't worry, bro. We're gonna tell the truth. Right? Let's see how this goes.
Yes, this looks to be nearly everyone. Let us begin, shall we?
Let us.
Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
Me?
They would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
We all technically
Indeed.
warriors of darkness, but
In
okay.
light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
Okay, let's go. Aww. He's telling everyone, including the stuff that happened in the source.
Wicked White? The Warriors of Light did all that?
So they never... I mean, they only ever wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
Yeah.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls. And they managed it too, in the end. They saved us. And we cursed their names.
The guy with the face of Asahi looks so... I know he's normal, but he looks so funny.
The air.
Let's hope. Let's hope that word spreads. No one is saying otherwise? No one is gonna come debate us?
Impossible.
You can see too?
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
Nay, yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
What in the world?
It's you! The one who slew the Eater!
That it should be the Warrior of Darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair
It is
bit of time,
him!
though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may.
Whoa. Why are you doing that goofy grin?
People of the Crystarium! I am Ardbert. One of those you know as a warrior of light.
I feel something fishy. I don't know why. Should I feel weird?
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I. I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass.
We love this. What is going on?
The hero who stands before you now, the Warrior of Darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when he must return to his home.
True.
But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it.
Really? Maybe it's
The
not
time
fishy.
to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
It's actually him?
What? Us? Warriors of Light?
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former. Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
It is him. Why are we mad?
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony. Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retire
what is going
to
on?
the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
Go. I will stay here and watch.
What the fuck is going on?
So, that is a warrior of light of the first. I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
Something weird is going on. So it's him, it sounds like him, but it isn't him.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee. I see no reason to question thy judgment.
Nor I. To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmet Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
Can I talk to him?
Yet that which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
Asha?
That he is an Ascian.
Of course.
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree.
Damn it. Damn it.
From what I understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus.
Elidibus. That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known. Thus evicted from his borrowed form and cognizant no doubt of Emetselk's failure here in the first, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
God, that is so fucked up. God damn.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen. My, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
I figure they do.
Verily, for they possess no corporeal
Verily.
forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked by all save Minfilia and the Warrior of Light.
Why can't I tell?
On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. It was only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
And they have gained much by it. Emetselk single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while the Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion.
Ooh.
Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Is it not peculiar, then, that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps?
Maybe.
Regardless, to hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark. When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary. I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful. Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association. That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
Yeah.
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
It would appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
Yeah, it's getting worse. Give me the popoto salad. Popoto. Alright. Let's go exile. What next? Deliberate to next move. I see Vietas. Yeah. Very curious development. Did we fuck up by trying to save his reputation before he showed up? Yes, let's go get Thanker and Reen. Okay. If you say so, Stella. Okay. Did you care for company? Can I go with you? Eh? Yay. Aw, hell yeah. Let's go, Stella. Alright. Goodbye, gamers. To the forest. Welcome, Alice Aronka. You have accomplished much since you came. With the Leeward dead and its minions dispersed, we have last reclaimed our hunting grounds near Rectifica Halls. Wow. We discovered more ruins, although we ran afoul of no traps when exploring its halls, we determined that the innermost chambers were warded by magic. We were all in agreement. For an investigation to proceed, you should be summoned. Okay. Okay. True. It's not a game, sister. You should not be so eager to run headlong into danger. Let's be going. Remind me exactly how old are you and your sisters. On second thought, it's better that I do not know. Damn, alright. Ton of revel time. Let's go. Once again, getting all the ether currents has proven me right. I can fly through this area. Hell yeah. Where's this place gonna be then? It is recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. That is a new... Oh, it's a duty. Level 80 duty. Okay. That's how it goes.
Come. Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
The people of Ronka are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast. Though that much is plain from its proportions.
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed.
Oh, jinx it. Okay.
Why you... Ugh.
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
Oh.
The sealed door lies ahead. As you see, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
Couldn't we get the one that we found earlier? Maybe. Wow.
Too simple. There will be some additional defense mechanism.
Maybe it's the monster itself?
Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone. He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber
What are they doing?
shall instead waken the beast and know his folly.
What are they doing?
Wait! Don't!
Oh, god damn it. Yep, I knew it.
What? But I only... What is happening?
You awaken the beast. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It lives!
Alright, time to kill it.
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
What? Oh, god damn it. Got teleported on my own. Whoa. A card? Each of these got turned into a card. Balatro? The trial of Ronka. You trespass mortal and sacred ground. In retribution, 4 souls I have bound. It's immediately you have tits. Yet to heroes, proving whatever wise, a comrade's soul shall be their prize. If would you see theirs set free, answer me these riddles 3. God, no, I'm bad at riddles. Deft of paw with kin do I vie, though sort apart the betterment of the whole do I offers a cry. What am I? Deft? What is deft? What is an Oppo? I mean, this is a... Maybe a colibri? He does pollinize. What the fuck is an Oppo? Wait, what? No! What do you mean a single tasman you take? With First and Fang and we pack. Together we find harmony and thus for peace our lands does not lack. What am I? A wolf. Indeed, it was the spirit of the wolf with the doctrine's praise that there would not peace and harmony to the end of the days. The response you did discern, and thus to you a soul returns. Where's the other woman? On my belly do I crawl, my shed does properly reign within our hall. What am I? On my belly do I crawl. That sounds like a serpent. You crawl? Yeah, that's like a serpent. He crawls on his belly. Yeah. Where is her sister? We shall play another game. Test the mind of which is wise and you may all go free. A test of mind and memory. Between these talismans hide friend or foe. Choose your companions well or sorrow no. How do I choose one? They all look the same. Oh, I see. That's good. That I matched them, right?
No mercy.
Right, this one. Okay, that's his solo. Maybe they put him side by side? Nope. Steelers back, nice. And that's your system. Your comrades have assembled, together at last. But no. Yet still there remains one trial you must pass. What up, Waka? If you would glean the knowledge and shine in this earth, I would take the measure of your worth. One worthy of she who Raronkans extolled must be strong of mind, body, and soul. Oh, yeah, makes sense. Got pulled in! We're good.
I will not hold back!
What's this already? Nice. GG's. And we should be back. Well, goofy up bunnies.
'Twould seem the magics have returned us. How polite. Now, what have we learned?
Ah, we were bound to run into a living statue eventually. And now we can open the door.
the sheer that shit eating green, bro.
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber
Would be able to get in. What is that?
A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
She is Vis. Could it be the Archmage Tiuna?
Could be a tune, could be.
A legendary hero of Ronka, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation, so potent was her spellcraft. Though she ever fought in the name of peace.
I thought them no more than tales. To think she really existed.
Well, I for one always believed.
I wonder.
What are you looking for?
By the light of fallen stars, great power awakens.
Tiuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
Naught less than the echo. In which case, none of this is mere coincidence.
I'm going to be blessed by whatever
A
she got
shower
blessed
of
with.
stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the Source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight. We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might. Does the scene depicted here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel? Moreover, does it not recall that which Emotes invited us to witness in Amarot?
Oh. Does look like it.
The final days. If, as the Exarch's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond, might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger? The echo defies explanation by conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory. But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided, it would seem I have entered the realm of pure speculation, and I call myself a scholar. I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence.
Okay.
Still, I cannot choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarot.
You must recall Emotes' down request.
Remember us.
History is learned, not lived. We have always protected the tales of Ronka, just as we have protected this place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us. We see the past through our own eyes, and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
Your mothers were wise. Though we witnessed the final days, our impressions cannot fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations. those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently. We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emmett Selk and his kin. But we have disturbed Tuna long enough. Fana will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
Phantom. On phonum. On phonum. Sure. Whatever you say, bees. What's next, Ishtola? Oh, she doesn't want to return yet. Yeah. Yep, let's go. Just do the bow. Bunny Forest. What is up? Do not. Do you say? Ah, it's fine. Really? The chore is the broom? The floor? Brother. A broom for Master Matoya. Yeah, a broom. Gimme. There's the broom. Are you gonna enchant it like the other Master Matoya? You are actually enchanting the broom, aren't you? Okay, alright. Let's see you do it then. Time to rise the street and sweep. A tidy chamber you must skip. To this task you shall be bound until no dust is to be found. So lazy! Whoa, why are you snooping? no. Oh no. Damn. Whoa. Oh, Alfino, Alize, and Urianger, what? You just called her Istola. Oh. Okay. To see never ending encourages people to become warriors of light themselves. But there's not express struck a chord with many. You can tell this is just like the Ash employee, yes? Their commandeer possesses cores the horde to no good end. I see no reason to think this time is any different, especially when it's that for that of a warrior of a fallen warrior of light. Yeah. I doubt we'll learn more if we remain a step behind. Still the ball. Yep. Yeah, should you be here, Alize? Okay. What is under the surface of this place? All right. Ah, Runar. Get on the Kirin. Level 87 and I haven't even touched Endwalker. Holy, okay. Oh, nice. Well, did it.
If you were hoping to vent your frustrations on our Eater friend here, I can only apologize.
Few as they are now, it took us no time at all to track it down.
You can do
That
so
suits our
now.
purpose perfectly.
Weren't you two meant to be attending to the empty?
We were indeed, and we've made a certain amount of progress. So we thought we might see...
Right now, we think we can do more good here.
Oh, yeah.
It is heartening to have all present.
Oh, yeah, this is the problem with the different cutscenes.
We will be glad of the additional hands should matters escalate.
Our quarry has come.
It seems I've lost this particular race. Although I suppose it's only fair. When we first met, it was I who outpaced you. Ravana, was it?
Oh, yeah. Yep, it is Elizabeth. Wait.
But where are my manners? I wouldn't be here were it not for you, and I have yet to say a word of thanks. Poor fellow. He will be sorely missed.
I knew it. You bitch ass. He's alive. You rat. I thought you were supposed to be good at this. I tricked you.
Very well. Let us forego this pretense. After all, it was never you that I needed to deceive.
Yep. It is Elizabeth.
Yes, it is I. Elizabeth.
What an asshole.
Through your time in Emetselk's imitation of our home, I dare say you have gained a better understanding of my role since last we met. Not that it matters.
We understand your role, emissary, but not your goal. What is it that you seek to achieve?
I seek to enact the will of the Convocation, of course. If it helps you to think of me as but another Ascian, no different in nature or purpose from the rest, you are welcome to do so.
Once, I would have said your goal was destruction alone. Now I understand that you fight for something you love, just as we do. Yet though we seem doomed to clash, I bid you consider Emetselk's final words. Remember that we once lived, he said. Had he not seen some glimmer of hope in our kind, I do not believe he would have spoken thus.
That is true.
None better understood your plight than he. His words must surely be worthy of your consideration.
Emetselk. How very unlike you to err so gravely.
Whoa.
That one should stray at the end of so onerous a path is understandable. But I had thought you above such weakness. Mayhap you thought the same. Would that I had been present to offer correction.
Correction?
But I shall do so now, as is my duty, and return all to its proper course. As for you, look at yourselves. Look at your history. Look back 100 short years to how your greatest warriors were undone. And now, at but a word from me, you raise your hands in answer like the puppets you are. Naught has changed. You fail, and you fail, and you learn nothing. Allow that which is most important to slip through your fumbling fingers like so many grains of sand, again and again and again, and you would remember us. You do forget yourselves. There is no common ground to be found between you and I, nor do I require any.
Yeah, different type of beast from
I have my duty.
Wait!
He doesn't even care. I miss Emetselk.
Well, we have confirmed the identity of our foe at least. And 'tis safe to say his objective is the rejoining.
But we still have no idea how playing the part of a warrior of light will further his cause, nor why he would spur others to do the same.
Because right now, we are winning. Maybe.
Another visit to the Tempest may shed some light upon these mysteries. Whether we are to exchange words or blows with Elidibus at our next meeting, the fact remains, we know too little.
So we need to know more.
Ere our paths cross again, I would learn more of the world that once was, and of Elidibus himself. In this, we would be best served going directly to his home, much as Emotes came to ours.
Alright.
Though I see the wisdom in thy suggestion, the Amarot we visited is but a phantom born of Emotes' memory. I fear it will teach us little that we do not already know.
Maybe there's something else we can find too.
I quite agree. Yet the ruins of the actual city remain unexplored. Given the vastness of the Tempest, I should not be surprised were there more such structures like to those in which the Ondo reside.
I see like me doing more chores.
Keep that up and I'll send you to bed without supper.
Fuck off. Okay, alright. Okay, Stola. That's the funny line.
Assuming we are all in agreement, then I suggest we first pay a visit to the Ondo. If anyone can tell us where more ruins are to be found, it is them.
Slow speed, actually, give me the sacerdote. Yeah, they can't let a man rest in peace, yeah. Ooh, accessories. Alright. The undercups. Deep designs. Ruins which we kind have yet to explore, I see. I know of much this place, alas, in these circumstances, I'm afraid we can spare none to guide you there. What happened? Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Benthos have privileged our stores of meaty liver. They must be replenished with haste. Benthos are particularly violent trouble the Ondo, if I recall. Band of bottom feeders. We all lost so much of the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Damn. Revenge they call it, when they prey upon their kind, but do not be fooled. They care not who they harm. Would that we had the warriors to challenge them. It isn't the first time they have stolen from us, but there is no resource which produces their liver. All must dedicate their sums to the hunt. Yeah. Yes, of course we were to reclaim the livers for you. Alright, guys. Let's go. We certainly can live it like this. Yep, let's go. Beautiful beyond words we did. Oh, sure. The Flanders floor. Okay. Oh god, thank god that I got... I'm so glad I can fly in this place. I can just fly all the way there, thank god. Oh, actually this is... From here, the sides of the city look awesome. The sides of Amarant. Damn. It's awesome. Alpino. Alize. Okay. I can skip everything too, thank god. I don't have to go the long way around. Oh, nice! I can just steal these. And great. Why are we grabbing this? Liver is not a vegetable. Okay. What about you, Urianger? Oh my god, what? Ryan and a shoe bill. Oh my god, what the fuck? It's a shoe bill! What the fuck? You can't, I don't think you can get in here without flying, so this makes it even more funny to see it. The shoe bill is staring at Reen, just staring. That's funny as hell. I hope Reen helps us a bit on at the source, a little bit at least. I know that she's supposed to stay here, but like, that'd be cool. Bulbous bag, is that it? Yep, that is livers. Yes. You also been raiding collision storehouses. Okay. Right, we got your stupid livers. I saw the bird, don't worry, I saw the bird. There really was a bird in those caves. Yeah, it was a shoe bill. Did you happen to see a bird while you were in the caves? Reen insists that there was one, but how? What do you, Stella? What do you say? Yep, here's your livers. They are raiding stuff from the shores. So that's these ruins, which lie deep within the middle land, are a recent discovery. The Banthas are planning to claim them all with haste. Oh shit, gotta go get them before then. Their queen will soon give birth. Oh. They seek to build an army. Take revenge upon the Finless. Yeah. Their queen is trying to kill everyone. Goddamn. That changed matters considerably. Yeah. Indeed. Alright. Go deeper still, you will see a monstrous structure there upon the seafloor. Alright. Have faith, Stola. Look at the aiming ones. Because with Machinist, I can actually use those. That's my gear level right now. 41. Nice. So let's get this change maybe, or just the weapon and the hat. That should be good. Bismarck. You want to ask for help from Bismarck again? Bye. Back to Sullen. It's 11 PM. Okay. I know we didn't do that much progress today, but I do gotta go rest for tomorrow work. Trust that tomorrow will be more streaming. Maybe a bit later than usual because maybe I go out tomorrow to do something. But thank you guys for watching the stream again. Thanks for helping everyone. Thanks a lot for helping me with the raids, the dungeons, everything. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you. And yeah, see you tomorrow for more Final Fantasy